Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's Miss Kim reporting in from Northwest Tennessee. Wanted to let you all know that my family and I are safe. However, there's been a lot of devastation here with the tornadoes that come through here yesterday. It just barely missed us here. My heart is saddened with all this devastation around. I think they said there was a total of 6 lives, not 3 here in Clarksville and then 3 in Nashville or surrounding areas. I am waiting to see if some of y'all join me in this live stream. I know it's kind of short notice. It's been a while since I've been on a live stream. So y'all come on in. Hi, Miss Stephanie. How are you, dear? I hope things are going well in Idaho. It's been a rough 24 hours here. A lot of devastation throughout our area from the tornado. Hello, Brian, and welcome. I want to give a shout out to Ryan Hall and the Y'all Squad. Ryan did a phenomenal job of keeping people updated on these storms coming through Tennessee. And he continued to do so for, I guess, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. I'm not for sure, but him and his team was really doing an excellent job. And I just want to give a big shout out to Ryan Hall and tell him thank you. They were really nailing it. Well, the update is, Miss Stephanie, there's been a lot of stuff that's torn up, just right down the road from me. They still have roads blocked off that you can't go down because trailers are flipped over and ripped apart. Houses are ripped apart. Businesses are ripped apart. All night long, I heard sirens after sirens after sirens, and it was really devastating. You can get out and travel on the road. We're under a 9 p.m. curfew. Hi, Linda. We're under a 9 p.m. curfew here in Clarksville. And they will be patrolling the area and stuff because of the damages and stuff. There was cars flipped over up on Fort Campbell Boulevard at some of the car lots. Places just totally just gone. It's going to take quite a while for the recovery. I will be notifying, I will be calling the number that they give us to help out and stuff, and see what I can do to help out and provide some stuff for some families. I mean, it's right here at Christmas, the holidays, and 5 years ago yesterday, at this time, we were getting ice, not tornadoes. I think we would rather have had ice versus the tornadoes, but it is what it is. You used to drive to Nashville several times a day. Nashville got hit pretty hard too. Hendersonville, just on the outskirts of Nashville, got hit. There's videos all over YouTube, TikTok, and stuff that people are posting. It's very devastating to see. And my mom, she was just in the hospital this past week in Hendersonville. And the week before that, she was in the hospital for a couple of days. She thought she was going to have surgery to have a hernia removed, but they decided not to because her blood platelet count was really low. So the doctors told her it would not be a good time for her to have that surgery, which I'm thankful that he did that until they can get her to a doctor to get that straightened out. And Brian, you must be a newcomer to my channel. I don't recall seeing you in here before. And I want to give a shout out and thank all of you that new people that have subbed to my channel. Thank you and welcome to my family. I know I don't get on here as much as I used to. But there's still a lot of people without power. And they said it could be a week or longer before all the power is restored, is what the mayor of Clarksville and them were saying a while ago when I was listening to his their news feed. Let me see if I can pull it back up and share it if y'all want to hear it. If not, I don't have to share it. Well, I'm not for sure how you learned about my channel, if it was from a short clip or whatever, but you're welcome here. We try to keep it drama-free, keep it nice and stuff. I see that parts of North Carolina also got some damaging tornado damage and stuff. So it's these tornadoes, the northern part of Alabama got hit with some more tornadoes, and Mississippi, Georgia, and Florida right now are still under severe storms and possible tornado damage. So everybody just be prepared, be cautious, take your time, make sure your family and friends are okay, and do what you can do to try to help your neighbor, because that's what I'm going to do. I just had to wait and to see what they posted to find out where I could go to try to help. So there's families that lost everything, and there's families that haven't lost everything, but their houses and stuff are still damaged. And my heart goes out to the families who have lost family members, especially the little babies and stuff like that, y'all. It's terrible. It's really terrible. Miss Stephanie, you getting all your stuff done up there in Idaho? I know the weather is flip-flopping back and forth, and we don't know from one day to next what we're going to be doing because we don't know what the weather is going to be. I believe we're supposed to get down into the 20s tonight here. And I could not find that video where the governor just did a live here in Clarksville. I'm not going to show any of the video footages or nothing on my live stream. Y'all can see them all, whatever is posted out there on the internet. Well, I imagine it's cold over there. Brian, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I hope wherever you're at, the weather is good. I messaged Miss or called Phyllis and tried to get a hold of Mary, let them know I was going live, and I told Sandra Moody I was going live because she sent me an email to check on me to see if I was okay, and I told her yes. Where was most of the damage at in Nashville? I'm not for sure, honey. Oh, okay. Paducah. That's not that far from here. Couple hours away. Because I'm near the Fort Campbell and Clarksville state line. You've had snow, but now it's rainy. And you'll be back down into 20s and 30s. Oh, I do know that this storm, it's moving up the East Coast, so it's gonna Clarksville, not Nashville. Most of it was right here close by where I'm at off the Purple Heart and Fort Campbell, and it goes out Tiny Town Road over into St. Bethlehem, and I'm not for sure where all else. Uh-oh, Linda, it sounds like something just crashed. But yeah, we got a lot of power lines and stuff are down. Power poles are snapped. Even the metal poles that they put up, they're bent. I don't know what the purpose of having a metal pole between a metal pole and a wooden pole, because they both just snap. I think the metal poles are kind of hollow in the middle or something. I'm not for sure. But what I was going to say is this storm is moving off to the East Coast and up north. So some of them are going to get a nor'easter. They're going to get dumped on hot and heavy with snow. When somebody said we're going to have a cold, dark winter, I guess they meant what they said. Oh, okay, Brian. Cool. Yeah, well, the new Luigi's and stuff up by Ringo Road, and up by the Ringo post office. Our post office over here on this side of town has got damage. There's businesses that are completely just leveled. Homes that are just leveled. So wind, snow, sleet, and ice. I can handle the wind and the snow. The sleet and the ice, I don't really care a whole lot about because it builds up on the power lines and could be taken out as well. So I'm sorry, I'm scrolling through these things and trying to see what's here. And Miss Phyllis, if I could have reached through the phone this morning, I probably would have spanked her. She called she forgot she was watching Ryan Hall doing his live stream, and I had talked to her yesterday when the storm came through here, and told her that we were okay. About 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning, I get a call from her, and I guess she thought Ryan Hall was live then and doing a report, and she was telling me that me and the girls needed to take cover, that the storm was right up on us. And I'm like, okay. A few minutes later, she called me back. And I was like, okay, but he's not live right now. That's old. Go to bed, Miss Phyllis. We're okay. Yeah, Brian, is crazy to think how that stuff happens like that. And the area that it went through is they got a lot of new houses that they just built, and they got new apartment units and stuff that they just built. Some of the apartment units maybe a couple, 3, 4, 5 years old, but then there's some that are brand new. But the whole area over here where it actually went through at, it's people that don't really have the money to relocate. They just, we don't have it. Oh, you're fine, Miss Stephanie. You're fine. And it's really sad. It's really sad. You've got 2, 3-story apartment units that are just trashed. So you don't just have 1 or 2 people being displaced. You have several being displaced. On top of the homes being destroyed. So I'll call that number tomorrow and see what I can do to get a truckload of supplies and stuff and take and drop off to help out the families. Either that or get a couple of the people that are together that are, try to give a few dollars here and there, or I don't know. I'll try and do something. God's weighing heavy on my heart that I have to do something. So I will call that number and find out what they need and what I can do to try to help in some kind of way. I'm not rich by no means, but if I was a billionaire, I wouldn't have no problem getting out there and just taking a truck bed full of money out there to help people out. But unfortunately, I'm not a billionaire, and a billionaire wouldn't do that no way. So just saying, some people are just greedy and out for themselves. So, but if people in the Clarksville area that watch my YouTube channel, I know that y'all are resilient, and a lot of y'all will pull together to try to help out. But the only thing I'm asking is don't be asking for help and then turn around and use that help to help yourself. You don't do that, because it has a way of coming back and biting you in the rear end in the long run. So, but I know it was short notice that I gave that I was going live. Well, hi, Miss Deb. How are you doing? we are weathering, getting through the tornado damage here in my area. My family and I, we are safe. I can't say that for some others, but a lot of people lost a lot of things, but we're going to manage, we'll get through it. Girl, you've been burning the internet up with them karaoke's at night, ain't you? No, no. Yeah, that was kind of messed up about the BLM founders. Yeah, no, I'm not asking for no donations. If anybody wants to help, I will give you the number that they gave me to call, that they gave us to call, if anybody wants to help out in any kind of way. I know you love karaoke. Keeps you sane. That's awesome. The number that our mayor gave us, the area code is 931. The number is 245 2988. And you can call that number. Again, I'll repeat it, 931 245 2988. If you want to help, call that number and they will guide you in a direction to where you can help the Clarksville community. Oh, thank you, Linda. You forgot to put the space in between the numbers, but thank you, Linda.
That's so they can copy and paste it.
So they can oh, she said that's so y'all can copy and paste it. I've had Linda here with me. She's come back down here to be with her mom and to help me out, and I really appreciate her being here and helping me out since last car wreck. But I'm doing a lot better. Have my good days and bad days. Thank you, Ms. Deb. Yeah, I'm glad we were safe too. The little video clip that I posted yesterday on my YouTube channel, just as I posted that, that's when the tornado formed and hit over across the road. And all I could get off my backdoor camera is nothing but the siren sounds going off all day. And the emergency broadcast system. First they'd tell us we was under a tornado watch, and then a little bit later they'd say it's they canceled it, and then they'd come back and say, oh, it's back on again. So it was kind of a touchy situation. But I was calling my friends throughout the surrounding areas of the county here where I live at, making sure that they were okay. And so far they were okay. A lot of places got some hail, which we didn't get no hail here. I was expecting it to, but I'm glad it didn't. Well, Brian, thank you, and God bless you, and thank you for joining my family over here on YouTube. And you come back and see us, and you have a blessed day and be safe out there. And I'm gonna try to get back on and do another live stream or two this week. I need to try to get a hold of Sister Malachi over in the Ukraine. She's been, her health is a little down, her and her husband. So my thoughts and prayers are going out to Sister Malachi and her family in the UK. And those of you that know her, keep her in your prayers. Mr. Rarebond, how are you doing? You're kind of protected from the wrath to come, huh? You got to be a believer. You got to stand strong in the faith, that's for sure. I messaged Miss Mary and told her that I was doing a live stream, and Phyllis, but Phyllis said, okay, I'll see you in the chat room, but I haven't yet seen her. Knowing her, there's no telling what she's getting into. How are you doing, Rarebond? Just flying by, huh? I was just sitting here talking about the tornadoes that came through my area. My thoughts and prayers are going out to all these families. So how's things in your neck of the woods? Yeah, I miss Deb too. She's a busy woman. Between the jewelry sales and the karaoke's and stuff, you can't keep up with her. I've turned her into a YouTube. She's what's the word I'm looking for? Sensation. Overcast and in the 40s. Yeah, we're dropping down into the 20s. Let me see what the temperature is here. I think we're only like in the 40s here today ourselves. Yeah, it's currently 41 here today. Excuse me. Message Miss Phyllis and Mary and ask them why are they not in my chat room on my live stream. What? Yeah, well, she didn't reply back.
Probably busy.
But it's currently 41 degrees. I'm sorry, I was distracted by my daughter as she comes and snitches my phone. But seriously, do that for me, though, please.
Why are they there?
Yeah. Tell Phyllis she's wait a minute, what's Miss Deb say? Oh, miss my 50 friend. Hugs. I'm gonna have to move north to get. Man, it's cold up north.
That good?
Sorry. Okay. Rebron, you trying to get everybody to move over there where you're at, aren't you? I wish we could get Miss Mary out of Maine though. I told her if I had a big enough place, I'd just come get her and just move her down here. I was looking at some places to rent, and her and Phyllis both wanted to move down here. but the cost of living everywhere has just gotten ridiculous with these big corporate companies coming in and buying everything. Trying not to get started on that stuff because then I'll get hot under the collar. Because, people have a tendency to just rub us the wrong way when it comes to politics. And I've never been a big politic fan, but these people have lost their ever-loving freaking minds. And this stuff that they're doing. Just saying. Okay, let's see if we can do this again. Sorry, y'all. I said something about dark winter and stuff, and then, well, they shut me off, didn't they? They put me in darkness now. We had a power surge, I guess. Man, the roads everywhere are bad. What are you talking about? Sorry, Miss Deb. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. Um, but yeah, these folks has gone off the deep end when it comes to their politics. Myself, I can't believe they're wanting to let some people in our the people that they're wanting to let in our military, for Pete's sake. But of course, when they moved their military bases off from the mainland here and started putting them everywhere else globally, it made it more easier to infiltrate our military. That's just my opinion. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. So, you know, there's that. But I guess I'm going to get ready to get off of here for now. I may set up another live stream in the next day or two. The kids are going to be out of school Monday and Tuesday because of the damage. They may be out the rest of this week. I would share some of these videos that I have, but I don't feel too comfortable sharing them. So, but Rare Bond, thank you for stopping in. Miss Stephanie, I thank you for stopping in. I will set up another live stream, but if I do one, it will probably be during mid-morning, earlier afternoon or something. There's nothing I could do about the lost power there for a few minutes. The power is going to go in and out and stuff. Well, Phyllis, how did you pop in right there? That was a delayed reaction. There was nobody really in here in the chat room anyway. There's only like 3 or 4 people in here. But I just wanted to come live and let everybody know that we are okay. And I will be contacting the 931-245-2988 number to see what I could do to try to help out our community a little bit here. Whether it be with a small donational check or go buy some supplies in the back of my truck and take them and drop them off. One of the two. Need to do a live stream chat. Well, we'll have to do that later. My power just went out right here when I was doing a live stream just a few minutes ago. But if you want to But anyways, where did everything go? I understand what you're talking about, Phyllis. I got you, girlfriend. But y'all please be careful no matter what your weather is. Be prepared the best you can. Stay safe. Stay warm. Help those who are a little less fortunate than you are, if you can. If you can't, the Lord understands. But I love you all, and I thank you all for the ones that stopped in here to chat with me today. And like I said, I'll set up another live stream for Monday or Tuesday in the afternoon or some early afternoon. And I love you all, and I pray peace be with you all. And y'all have a blessed day, okay? Miss Kim will see you on the flip side.